Double, double, toil and trouble.
Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Ads. I'm Joey.
I'm Tim.
I want to quick thank our Patreon supporters and our PayPal supporters. Without our financial supporters, the show wouldn't work. If you're interested in doing that, there's a link right below the video. You do get the videos early if that happens. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna vlog today, right? What you don't know is that this part of the house that we're standing in is the only organized part of the house.
Yeah.
Everything around us is in chaos right now. The laundry comes down, gets washed, and goes back up. There's nothing down here that contributes to laundry. So we've had plumbers and electricians come and rip out the walls. You can see right here what that looks like. That's what we're living with right now. Down here to re-plumb everything to get rid of the washer and dryer. And now it's in the loft, or it's the stuff's up there, but they've had to rip open the loft wall above it to do the plumbing and the electric. And here's what it looks like now. So that's what we're dealing with at home. In the meantime, we have to eat, right?
We have to eat, and at some point, some of you are going to go through this exact same thing we're doing. So we thought we'd share what our plan is, or what are we doing. Okay, moving on to what we're having for breakfast. I don't know, for 2 weeks now, we've been eating fruit in a bowl.
Since we made it in the last vlog, we've been eating this kind of natural cereal thing, right?
This is the time of the day to eat your fruit, to get those electrolytes, to get minerals. That's why I love this.
So we're basically making your toasted oats with the natural cereal bowl to give ourselves kind of a granola muesli thing.
Yeah, right? It's nice to have a little crunch with the fruit. I love it. So I thought we would start off today with this.
Sounds good. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to toast the granola, right? And we have a video link for that right here if you want to look at that, where we do just that, but we're going to do it right here too. All right, so what are we putting in this?
Okay, things we're starting off with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
All right, do you have your teaspoons and tablespoons there?
Are
you going to eyeball it? I don't think so.
That's how I do things. I eyeball it, but...
Not at all. Yeah. Okay, that's a half a tablespoon,
I know.
Which is 1.5 teaspoons.
Yeah.
Okay. Go big or go home.
All right, 2 teaspoons of water.
That's not a teaspoon.
I know.
All right, you can just wing it?
No.
I'm already shaking.
No. All right.
At this point, let's just throw a little bit in. Like, I don't know. You really can't mess it up. I'm going to get you a whisk because I can't watch.
So like same parts water, you'll do it with vanilla as well.
All right, and then we did this in October originally. We talked about how you could throw spices in it to make it a pumpkin pie version also. Remember that?
Yes. Now our ratio is 1 cup of oats for all that we put in.
This is just rolled oats, right?
Yes.
We're not using it. It's the regular rolled oats. And we're just kind of mixing that all together and giving the oats a little bit of time to absorb here. You can see here that we've mixed the oats up with the seasonings and it's ready to go. All right, so we just need to brown this, right?
Let's brown this.
All right,
for about 5 minutes.
Let's move this into view right here. Do you want to do your right here on top of me? It looks like you want to jump in, right? All right, I got this. Hot pot.
It's so hard. I normally do everything, so.
Oh my God, what are we talking about? What kind of bizarre world we're living in. All right, so the pan's heating up. You want to toss that in?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to let you take over because I feel like I'm, again, getting pushed out of the ring.
I'm the official roaster.
You're not a good observer, are you? You have to do. You're not really good at being the passenger, right? Yeah, and Tim has to drive. Even when it's my car, he can't be the passenger.
It's really tough.
Yeah, I just sit and complain.
All right, so I get this. Just want to warm this up a little bit, and then we can start tossing. Again, 5-minute goal. So.
All right, so it looks like Tim, you're just kind of moving that around and doing its thing, right?
Yeah, the aromatics on this are really nice.
You can smell it. It smells like toasted oats, right?
This is kind of fun to do.
So normally we would dump it into this, but we're using this morning, right? So I don't really see any reason to have this, right?
But let's show how it works.
All right.
Who's on dish duty this weekend?
That's why I'm asking. Nobody. And you won't get me domestic help. Let's clear up here and let's start making the bowl, right?
So I'm gonna begin the prep of the fruits.
Yeah.
And then you've got seeds.
Yeah,
and
and
all
we've got
that
other stuff.
so-
Let's start with the apples. The apples we've washed them. We're just going to core them, cut them up, and then put them in these bowls right here, right? All right, so now we're just cutting up the dates. We just pitted them. These are the medjool dates from Costco.
Yeah, and these are loaded with minerals, vitamins,
Dates.
So something just to consider when you're like, that's sugar. But again, we're getting it with fiber, and that's going to slow down the absorption.
It is not processed. It is in its natural form. So, of course, summer vacation has started, right? If you're not watching Sophomore Swag, the link to it right here, you better check that out. A lot of stuff has happened, and when this video comes out, there'll be a big announcement the next day on Sophomore Swag talking about an award I won, and it's pretty huge, right? So check that out. In the meantime, I do have my last day of school vlog video up there. It was really hard to say goodbye to the kids. I'm not going to see them until next year, and even then, they're not in my class anymore. There was a lot of crying, so mostly me, but there was a lot of crying. And if you're following my sister, April Matese, April has a video out right now that's all about eating for the whole day in downtown Raleigh, right? Downtown Raleigh, we've been there. What a fun place, right?
Really was. And a lot of like mom and pop restaurants and unique places that just weren't commercial. So,
all right, so what are we putting in next?
All right, next let's put some blueberries in, get these defrosting.
Did you want to measure?
That's going to help make it cool.
Guessing not. All right, I'll take this. And then we've got our blueberries in. And then, you know what we need to cut up? We need to cut up some type of nuts. We've got some pecans here. These are just frozen pecans from Costco.
All right, so you want to do this instead of
yeah, and the only
walnuts?
ingredient, you have to be careful with bagged nuts from any store, especially Costco, because they've got this, and the only ingredient in this is pecans, and then they've got these same ones in a different color bag, and the ingredients are pecans and oil. All right, so the nuts are in there. We've got blueberries. So let's add some hemp hearts. It's just, we got to measure this, right? It's just a tablespoon. So take that, a tablespoon of hemp hearts in each one. And then we're going to throw a teaspoon of flax in each one. And this is ground flax. And then we can do a tablespoon of chia. Where's chia seeds? We're going to put a teaspoon in, but you can put a tablespoon if you want. All right. And then I'm going to clean up a little bit here. But besides the milk, the only thing left that leaves is the oats that you just made, the toasted oats.
Yes.
So let's dump that in. And now it's starting to look like a cereal, right?
Okay. We're not sponsored, but we did find this new organic oat milk. It literally just has 3 ingredients. So if we're not making our own, this is our go-to now. So really we're at 1 gram of fat. That's it. So here's the consistency. Looks good.
All right, ready to try this?
I'm ready.
It's a big bowl. Like, I don't even know if we'll be ready for lunch anytime soon. All right, so here we have our natural cereal bowl with homemade toasted oats and a bunch of fruit. Oh, this is a lot. So good.
I'm happy. So all week I've been wanting to make this granola, just been in the mood for it. And the cinnamon's coming through.
Absolutely delicious. So, breakfast, I know we did this last time we vlogged, but we wanted to add we just wanted to do a reminder about the toasted oats, right? We wanted to add that to it. Just kind of give it a little starch, right? Breakfast, natural cereal bowl, absolutely delicious. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you ready to start working?
Oh, I knew that was coming. All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're ready to find yourself the perfect outfit to get dirty in. Do you have a pair of work linen pants and a work polo shirt?
I don't know why you're trying to be funny right now, but I'm good.
All right. Let's get to work. All right, so while all of that upstairs is...
We changed clothes. We're in work clothes.
I didn't change clothes. I'm just...
No, you got
from this morning, yeah. Yeah, right. So, yeah, we're still working upstairs. While that's going on, we put the texture on the wall, so we're letting that dry. It takes 30 minutes. The alarm's going to go off on the Amazon Assistant, like, soon. But in the meantime, it's like almost 4 o'clock. It's 3:45 and I'm starving. We don't have time to whip up a recipe. So here's what we're doing. A couple days ago... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. A couple of days ago, we made broccoli salad. Our broccoli crunch salad is really good. and it's all Starch Solution compatible. There's a link right here above us. It's the Starch Solution mayo, right?
Yep, so it's made out of tofu.
Which is in the Starch Solution book. That's where I get it from. This has got broccoli. It's got carrots. It's got red onions. We put some, what are those? Walnuts? Or
Pecans.
Pecans. And we made candied pecans. We took pecans, heated them up in the stove, and it's all in that video up there. Explains it, and put some maple syrup in it. Yeah. Right? That's it.
Super easy.
Yeah, and it's got some seasonings in it and all that. So that broccoli salad is delicious. We got to use this up, right? It's been there for about 3 days. We need to finish that up. So we're going to eat some of that cold. And then I've got, because I've always got white rice, like I've got some white rice I made like 3 days ago. White rice can't last more than 3 or 4 days. It's got to go. Yeah. So I'm going to eat that. We're going to heat that up in little bowls and then pour a little bit of cashew cheese sauce on it. This cashew cheese sauce is like 2 weeks old, which is way longer than you should keep it. It smells okay, and I hate to throw it out. So whatever we don't use today, this has to go like in the trash. Composter or whatever. I don't know. Can you compost it?
We're warming this up, easy peasy.
Yeah, we're not warming the salad up, but here, why don't you dish out the salads? I'm gonna warm up the rice, all right? And get that going, and we'll do that.
All right, you warmed up some food for us. So thank you.
Warmed up, and you also added a little something here. What's this all about?
Well, Nini girl.
Yes.
I think this is like a mint.
So it's
chocolate,
a cocoa mint.
Cocoa mint.
When I was over her house at one point, I don't like mint, but she's like, "Oh, I've got this cocoa mint tea, right?" And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't like mint." She's like, "It's very light. You're gonna love it." I said, "Okay." And actually, it was really good. Of course, she gave me like, "Here is like a whole container. Take it home with you," because that's how Nini is. You can't leave her house without her giving you some food.
All right, I wanted to bring this in the picture just to show like it's mid-afternoon. It's nice to have a tea. Anyway, just wanted for you to realize that there's so many different flavors out there without adding additional sugar, or you don't need honey, or you don't need other things. So
when I ate at her house, we didn't put anything in it. It was absolutely delicious. I'm not a tea drinker. She is, and you're a tea drinker. Yeah. And April's a tea drinker, but I'm not.
Right, so I know this is so simple, just to have some cheese sauce and rice.
I take this to lunch a lot.
It's really good
because rice and cheese sauce is a favorite of mine. I mean, it's really simple,
it's
right?
So good.
And it's filling. This salad we made is really good. This broccoli salad, like, it's so good.
Chopped celery, chopped carrots.
I think the candied walnuts really, what are these, pecans? The candied pecans really make it. Right? It's kind of like an unexpected little blast. There's also like dried cranberries in here. That's our lunch for today. We still got a lot to do. We'll take you upstairs in a little bit. You can help us paint, right?
We're gonna start painting
from your living room, and I can't wait to get that done tonight. We already know what we want to do for dinner tonight, and it'll be a surprise. When my sister was here, we did this, and she was like, "Oh my God, you guys are so lucky you even have that available to you."
Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't want to say just yet, but I'll show you how. We'll show you at dinner.
We'll see you at dinner.
Okay, we'll see you at dinner. Okay. All right, so it's been a long day.
It's dinner time.
It's dinner time. So one of the things that I love about living in Phoenix is we have Salad and Go. When my sister was here from North Carolina, she's like, "What do you mean? What's that?" And I said, "Well, as of right now, for $5 and something cents, right? It's a salad drive-through fast food restaurant, and it's all salads, and they will take photos of it all, Matt, but." You pick out the salad you want, and it's under $6. And you can order, like I just got the dressing is in little packets, and I'll show it to you here. So you don't have to put it on. We're gonna make our own dressing, but this is the barbecue ranch salad, and I left off the cheese.
Yeah.
Right?
So when you order it,
dressing,
you can ask them to, "Hey, can you swap out the cheese for extra corn?" You know, just.
Yeah, and you have a choice of chicken or tofu. So I just got the tofu. Yeah. Sometimes I just leave it off, right? But tonight, the salad is all I'm having, so I got the tofu on it. So you can see the menu right here. They have plenty of options. They are vegan friendly. While they don't have a vegan salad, they'll make it vegan for you, right? A salad fast food restaurant. They're a nice one. I'm just like, Tim, pick this up on your way home, and we're done. And for $5, like. I really don't even feel guilty about not going to Costco to get the lettuce to make it.
Yeah, and when I'm on my way home with the salad, Joey will put the dressing together. So
yeah, depending on what dressing. So today we're going to make a maple syrup mustard, kind of honey mustard without the honey, with the maple syrup for the salad.
this is what is it, 3-2-1 or 2-1?
So 3-2-1 dressing without the balsamic, because I'm not a big fan of balsamic. So we're just going to, it's 3 parts balsamic, which we're not doing, 2 parts mustard, 1 part maple syrup. So we're going to put 2 part mustard and 1 part maple syrup. Are you measuring anything?
There's lines on the bottle here.
Okay.
Would you prefer to measure? Oops.
Not at all.
Okay.
Go big or go home. All right, so let's pour in the maple syrup.
Okay.
You think that's going to be enough?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to mix this up here.
Mixy.
Oh, okay. A little baby whisk. All right, so let's grab some bowls here. Tim's got some salad bowls chilling in the fridge. And you can see here, we've got the black beans they put in. There's some corn. It's like a quarter of an avocado. We've got some pico de gallo, some more corn. We've got some tofu, and they did put some of these tortilla strips. We probably should have left those off, but we forgot. But that's it. So it's looking pretty good, and I can't wait to jump into this. All right, so what we do here is we just put the dressing on, and then we put the cover on, and we just shake it. You can put it in a bowl and do that, or however you want. I just don't see any reason to dirty anything else. Everything okay there?
I'm just watching you.
Are you worried that's not enough?
I'm worried that you're not spreading it around.
Well, I'm going to shake it.
Okay.
You're not worried about that. You're worried that I'm going to take it off.
No, I'm
All
not
right,
worried about it.
right there. Grab your salad. I only spread it around. I'm going to shake it. All right. All right, so I'm just shaking this up. I'm going to pour it out into my bowl right here.
It's a tornado.
Holy moly. All right. Right out into the bowl. There you go. Oh, man. Look at those salads. All right, we ready to eat this?
Yes, I'm starving.
Look at this nice, delicious salad. Holy smoke.
That was just the right amount of dressing.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. I don't like to drench it in dressing. That's why I always get dressing on the side.
No.
Even if I'm making my own. Oh, so good.
I put a little bit of barbecue sauce on mine. Goes really well with that dressing. So
You kind of need to cut the avocado up because it's still like one piece.
yeah.
A lot of times, I'll just have Tim pick up one salad, and then we'll have like potatoes, right, or something, and then we'll split the salad, right?
It really can, and it's satisfying with just splitting.
Okay. So we managed to show you today, in the middle of our construction here and all that, how we eat. Like, it would have been really simple to just go, oh man, I don't have time for this, let's just order a pizza. But that would not have been, like, it would have not been ideal. I'm in my home, I don't want to do that, right? Like, I don't want to have this to be a dangerous place for me. So
Yeah.
even, at least for us here in Phoenix, even when we don't have time to plan something, literally, there's a fast food salad place. So there's kind of no excuse, right? All right, that's our video for today. Please hit that like button, show us some love, leave a comment.
Yes, I hope this inspires you or gives you ideas when you're in a jam like we were today.
Yeah, I mean, we did not plan for today. Hit that subscribe button, click on that bell, you get notified every time we have a new video. Let me know your thoughts on the salad restaurants. Do you guys have like a drive-through salad restaurant? Ours is called Salad and Go. My sister didn't have anything like that in North Carolina.
We have Mad
She
Green.
loved it. We have Mad Green too, not a drive-through, but there's places like that. But there's not a lot of drive-through salad places. We can drive through, they hand it to you the window, and you're out of there, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.